Welcome to SHOTBOX Secrets. My name is Greg Stroud, and today I want to talk to you about using SHOTBOX to help you capture and digitize those old photograph albums and journals that perhaps have been in your family for generations. This is an album in our family, and like I just said, it's been in our family for many years. In fact, it's dated on the front. It says the Holy Land 1904, and it had never been digitized until I got a SHOTBOX. It was put together by this gentleman. He's my great-grandfather, William C. Pierce, and he was a leader in the Worldwide Sunday School Association. I guess the group was out of Chicago at the time, around the turn of the century. I'm not sure where they are now, but he traveled extensively with them, and then everywhere he went, he took many pictures and put them together in these wonderful albums that now are in our family archives, if you will. And obviously a rich family heirloom that we don't want anything to happen to. Now, of course, having said that, you'll note that it is a leather-bound book and it is deteriorating. It's coming apart. I also have brought in an image of my great-grandmother, Martha Trimble Pierce, his wife. She was one of the first female doctors in the city of Chicago. And this is her her journal from 1889. It is exquisite. There's hardly any scratch-outs. In fact, I haven't found one. Her handwriting is almost a work of art. But the book itself is falling apart. It's deteriorating. It's not a surprise. The first entry is from 1889. And so, obviously, I want my family to remember these people. They're key to our family heritage and history. I want my children to enjoy those books, but of course, in time, the worry is they'll disappear. So digitizing them is very, very important. Now, the question might be asked, well, why haven't you done it to date? Well, the answer is simple. Traditionally, in the last few decades, the way to scan something is you need to have a flatbed scanner like this, and you end up taking your album or your journal and you turn it upside down there, push it down and close it and hold it down as best you can. In the process, you may be breaking the binding or damaging it, and then it's very cumbersome. It takes a long time, 2 to 3 minutes per scan, and of course then the window pops up on your computer and says, what do you want to do with this file once it's completed? And so I'm embarrassed to say that while this has been in my family, these have been in my family for generations, until we had the SHOTBOX, we didn't actually get them digitized for those very reasons. In a very real sense, these family heirlooms are burning. It's just that they're burning very slowly. And so we need to get them digitized quickly and efficiently. Not only in case the house ever burns, for heaven forbid, or if there's a flood, but because in time, if I do nothing, they will be destroyed. And so what we're going to do today is show you how you can quickly do that. You can digitize it using your cell phone and your portable collapsible light box from SHOTBOX. So let's start with this first photo album I spoke of, the Holy Land 1904. I'm going to go ahead and put it in long ways. I already have my cell phone on the top, so I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that I've got it aligned, in the best possible way. And I always like to get the cover of the item that I'm capturing digitally, whether it's a letter or whether it's a journal or photo album. I want to get that texture and that feel. At least if in the event we do lose the photo album or the journal, we can at least kind of see, even perhaps recreate it if we wish by seeing the outside. So once I have that just the way I want it, I can use a cool accessory that we include in many of our bundles. This is an aperture cable, which is designed for use with the cell phone camera. The way it works is we simply plug this into your ear port and then put it back down, and we are now ready to take pictures using this cable rather than touching the camera. In my case, I do touch the camera from time to time just to make sure that it's focused in the best possible way, and once I've done that, I can just take the picture like that. I just scan that image. Isn't that remarkable? Another thing I like to do if possible is get a picture of the author of the journal or of the person who put the photo album together. In this case, it's William C. Pierce. I'm going to put his picture right there, and I'm going to go ahead and zoom in on it just a little bit because I want to kind of get a close-up of his face for this particular shot. Once again, touch it to make sure it's focused and use my aperture cable to take the picture. Again, that's digitized. Now, to protect the binding, as you can see, it is an older, thicker binding, and so I'm going to put these books out here just to give it some support as we work our way back shooting these images. So simply, at this point, we're going to go ahead and just line up the pictures as we need to. to get them perfectly in the frame, and then shoot with the aperture cable. Turn the page and shoot the picture. Again, turn the page and shoot the picture. This remarkable process of digitizing means that I could digitize this entire album in perhaps an hour, and if I were to try to scan it, as you can imagine, at 3 to 5 minutes per page, it would take me days to turn this upside down many times and try to make sure it's focused. But this makes the process very simple and very easy. Once I've gone all the way through this way, then I would take out the book, turn it around the other way, and then shoot the other side. In that sense, I would have a complete collection of all the digital images in this photo album. Next, let's talk about the journal of my grandmother, Martha Trimble. You recall that this is from the 1889.